Immigration and citizenship have always been part of America's story. For centuries, people have come here seeking safety, opportunity, and a better life.
Immigration means moving to another country to live, work, or reunite with family. Some come legally through visas or green cards. Others arrive without authorization, often fleeing poverty, violence, or political instability. In 2023, an estimated 14 million people entered the United States illegally, many from Mexico, Central and South America, the Caribbean, Africa, and Asia, each one with a story, a reason, and a hope for something better.
But today, immigration has become more about deportation than compassion. Families are being separated, people are detained or removed without being treated humanely. Media coverage often shapes how the public sees immigration, sometimes spreading fear, sometimes revealing the harsh realities behind ICE raids and deportations. Under recent...
So I'm the only person on this stage who has prosecuted transnational criminal organizations for the trafficking of guns, drugs, and human beings. And let me say that the United States Congress, including some of the most conservative members of the United States Senate, came up with a border security bill, which I supported. And that bill would have put 1,500 more border agents on the border to help those folks who are working there right now overtime, trying to do their job. It would have allowed us to stem the flow of fentanyl coming into the United States. I know there are so many families watching tonight who have been personally affected by the surge of fentanyl in our country. That bill would have put more resources to allow us to prosecute transnational criminal organizations for trafficking in guns, drugs, and human beings. But you know what happened to that bill? Donald Trump got on the phone, called up some folks in Congress, and said, kill the bill. And you know why? Because he'd prefer to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem.
Under recent administrations, especially during President Trump's term, immigration enforcement became stricter with faster deportations and fewer protections for migrants. These policies have divided Americans, raising questions about what kind of nation we want to be.
We're signing an executive order I consider to be a very important executive order. It's about keeping families together while at the same time being sure that we have a very powerful, very strong border, and border security will be equal, if not greater, than previously. So we're going to have strong, very strong borders, but we're going to keep the families together. I didn't like the sight or the feeling of families being separated. There's a problem that's gone on for many years, as you know, through many administrations, and we're working very hard on immigration. It's been just left out in the cold. People haven't dealt with it, and we are dealing with it. So step by step, just like we dealt with North Korea, we dealt with Iran, we dealt with an economy that was heading in the wrong direction, we dealt with a lot of different problems. This is one that has been gone on for many decades. So we're keeping families together, and this will solve that problem. At the same time, we are keeping a very powerful border, and it continues to be a zero tolerance. We have zero tolerance for people that enter our country illegally.
A fair and humane process, one that includes background checks, work verification, and a clear path to legal status, could protect both safety and dignity. Because at its core, America's strength has always come from inclusion, from giving people the chance to build a life rooted in equality, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.